Among the standard charts of the solar systems, chart R94 shows a small planet known as Cygnus 3. It orbits its sun every 20 hours. The temperature, geography, even the atmosphere are similar to Earth's. In the year 2294, this planet serves as the base of operations for a courageous band of rebels led by General Aldous Zane. When Earth was conquered by the mysterious Dominion, these brave resistance fighters fled to nearby star systems. Cygnus 3 became their command center, and for over 30 years they have desperately opposed the Dominion. As our story begins, the General's daughter, accompanied by her personal robot, is on her way to Launch Bay. Testing is about to start on 2 proto-jets captured from the Dominion in a daring raid. As usual, the robot Beta has something to say.
I really don't think you should try the hyperspace system today, Christina. We don't know the Protojet's command center well enough, if I may say so.
You may not say so, Beta friend. I won't have you second-guessing my command decisions. Now, I've already given the order. We test hyperspace today.
Well, I didn't mean to question your
Good. Then there's nothing more to discuss, right?
Right, but
But what?
It's really nothing, I suppose. Forget I mentioned it, Christina.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't walk away like that, Beta. You can't just leave me wondering what you were going to say. Do your sensors warn of some danger? Are the Dominion fighters sabotaged?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Then what is it? Beta, are you all right?
I'll put it to you straight. I didn't want to worry you, but I think I'm getting a case of Traeger measles.
Measles? Wait a minute, Beta. You can't get Traeger measles. You're a robot.
Easy for you to say. I have the same red spots you had when you were 7. It's all in my memory banks. See for yourself. They're popping out everywhere.
Now, just let me have a look at you. Oh, Beta, that's rust.
Rust?
Yes.
You mean I'm not going to be forced into downtime?
Don't worry, Beta. We'll take care of those spots with a nice hot oil dip right after we test those protojets.
A lube bath? Now that's luxury. Oh, I feel better already.
I thought you would. Oh, here comes a terrafoil.
Looks like the General's.
You two need a lift somewhere?
Thanks, Father. We're on our way to Launch Bay.
You know, you and Beta make quite a team, Christina.
That's true, Father.
Very true, sir. An excellent team. Perhaps even better than excellent.
Quiet, Beta. Oh, there are times when I wish you hadn't programmed his memory banks with my life history in such detail, Father. It seems to confuse him about his operating condition. I'll bet he's the only Beta model with a bad case of hypochondria.
General, I must protest. I have difficulty diagnosing my own symptoms, that's all. It's not my fault I've been programmed to be as human as possible.
Now, don't get upset, Beta friend.
I'm not upset.
You two be good to each other, hear me? Christina, your whole squadron did great work capturing those protojets during the raid on Argonne.
Well, we just happened to be in the right place at the right time. It was luck, really. Lieutenant McCormick and I will complete the checkout flights today.
Maintenance still has a few modifications, then the final insignia changes. The protojets will be mission ready soon, General.
Dominion protojets will make a big difference for us in the field, Father. They're state-of-the-art all the way, including hyperspace capability.
We might be needing them sooner than we think. Sector 2 Recon filed a report noting a significant increase in Dominion fighter activity near the planet Ventress. They've requested backup firepower to safeguard their freshwater reservoir.
We are indeed lucky to have our own water source on Cygnus 3. Many of the rebel planets depend on the Ventress reservoir for all their fresh water.
Dominion interest. Doesn't sound good, does it? Come on, Beta, we've got work to do. If Ventress needs support, Father, we'll be ready. Their water supply must be protected at all costs.
General Derrick waits impatiently for the results of Major Connor's mission, the shooting down and killing of former Dominion Colonel Stephen Richards.
Bridge, this is General Derrick. Has Major Connors returned from his search and destroy mission?
No, General, but we have a coded transmission just in from him.
Decode it for me.
It's already done, sir. Log 6382 reads as follows. Richard's fighter located and downed. Survival estimate 0. We have sustained some damages. Returning to base. That's the entire transmission, General. Is there a reply, sir?
No. Just tell Major Connors I'll need a full report when he returns.
I'll see that he gets the message, General. Bridge out.
Richards, I never really trusted your rebel heritage. It was bound to claim your allegiance someday. And your humane concerns were becoming an annoyance. You made a mistake, Richards, and I intend to capitalize on it. Now that you're dead, my precious humanoid Connors can at last be put into a position to advance my ambition.
But Stephen Richards is not dead. He lies severely wounded deep in a heavily forested area of Cygnus 3, his Dominion fighter a blackened mass of twisted metal. Inside the wreckage...
Can't move. Left arm bleeding. I got to get out. No, I can't make it. Concentrate, Richards. Stay awake. Strange. Trapped on a rebel stronghold after what I've just learned about my parents. My crash must have been detected by someone. Can't last.
The crash of Stephen Richards' protojet has been detected on Cygnus 3. Red alert conditions have been sounded.
Security breach. Red alert. This is an emergency. Penetration of Cygnus 3's atmosphere has been detected. One intruder now down on the planet's surface. Pilots, to your hovercraft immediately. To your hovercraft immediately.
Orders, General. McCormick, you and Christina begin the search at once.
Any word from intelligence, Father?
According to the radar platform in Sector 2, several fighters entered our outer atmosphere. A single lead fighter, followed by 2 or 3 others.
Whose fighters, Father?
There was a positive ID. Dominion protojets. But the mystery is, they were in pursuit formation, appearing to fire on one of their own craft.
But that doesn't make any sense at all. Shooting down one of their own people?
Maybe it was a mistake.
Maybe it's a decoy, McCormick, to throw us off the real target.
Find out. Locate the craft and report back. But be careful. It could be a trap.
On the Dominion command ship, Major Connors reports.
Come in, Connors. At ease. Now tell me, you're certain Colonel Richards was disposed of properly?
Scanners indicated direct hits to his power system. He definitely lost all ability to maneuver his fighter, and no one could have survived that crash. It was beautiful.
So much for Richards. Let's move on to more important things, like the data on screen 2, Connors. What do you make of this?
Those are the locations of rebel planets, along with the resources on each. Food, fuel, water, power plants, minerals, and so on. A very detailed list, General.
Those planets are the key to Dominion's total control of the galaxy. If we cannot convince them to become our allies, then we will have to destroy them one by one.
A most ingenious plan, General. But where do we begin?
Use your higher functions, Connors. Don't be so human. I pose a question. What is the one resource the rebels must have to continue their fight?
The answer is water, General. All data confirms it.
Of course. Fresh water. Which of these planets holds the rebels' largest supply?
Ventress, General. In the star system Gamma Penta, it is the main source from which almost all of the rebel planets get additional water supplies.
Oh, excellent. Then Ventress will be our first target. You will prepare the assault plan. Priority 1, Connors, is the water. Destroy it or the planet, whatever gets the job done.
Right away, General.
Oh, and Connors, your good work in that Richards matter just completed has already been noted in the right places. I've seen to that, Colonel.
Colonel? Why, General, I'm flattered.
Don't be. I arranged your promotion to make me look good. After all, you are my creation, you know.
Yes, General? Is there anything else?
Call me when the assault plan for Ventress is ready for my approval. And it better be foolproof, Connors. Is that understood?
Perfectly, General. Perfectly.
Over a densely forested area on Cygnus 3, rebel hovercraft search for the downed Dominion fighter.
We're in Sector A-17, Beta. Are we near those coordinates radar control gave us?
Coming up on that area.
I'm going to need your good eyes, Beta. I can't see much through all this foliage. Keep scanning. That wreckage must be here somewhere.
Radar scan's operational.
Colonel, I may have spotted something. There's a large area of broken trees to my right.
Where are you exactly, McCormick?
60 degrees off your port side, Colonel. Hovering about 100 meters off the ground. Get Beta over here for a look-see.
Roger, we'll be right there. What do you think, Beta? Spot anything yet?
Yes. There. I'm zooming in now. Positive ID. Dominion protojet. Badly damaged.
Do a med scan, Beta.
Definite life form. Human. Vital signs extremely weak. But I think we're in time.
Can you put us down here?
With all these trees, there's not much room, but I can do it. McCormick, lock your controls into auto assist mode 2. I'm taking over.
Roger, Beta. Auto assist mode 2 and locked.
A bit tricky bringing 2 of these down at once, but here goes.
Nice work, Beta.
I'd say satisfactory.
Okay, McCormick, let's get out and see what we've got. Laser pistols on stun.
On my way, Colonel.
Look how his fighter tore through those trees. Imagine, someone's alive in there.
I'm surprised it didn't explode. Can you spot any movement?
A little closer and I could do a full med scan on the human inside.
Be careful, Beta. This could still be some sort of trap.
This is close enough.
Beta, what does the scan indicate?
Human life form. Severe concussion. Broken right leg and left arm. Fractures of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th ribs. Possible internal hemorrhaging.
He moved. Did you see that?
Yes. His insignia shows he's a Dominion colonel.
Should I contact Dr. Michaels back at base?
Affirmative. Order a medical transport to these coordinates and tell them to hurry. I don't understand. Shot down by your own people? Why are you here, Dominion Colonel? Why?
In the briefing room on board the Dominion command ship, the plan for a strategic attack on Ventress is being reviewed.
The plan is quite simple, General, but very effective. With Lieutenant Lipton leading the assault on Ventress, a total of 5 protojets will be deployed. Lieutenant Lipton?
Thank you, sir. We'll rendezvous over the planet's main water supply. Each fighter will have 6 half-ton canisters of the water-soluble poison cyanivore on board. They'll be released into the main channel of the River Oros, disintegrating on contact.
Simple, effective. There's no way it can fail, General. The water supply on Ventress will be ruined for generations.
I like the plan, Colonel, but it will require pinpoint accuracy to be completely effective. Isn't that so, Lipton?
No problem, sir. After Colonel Connors outlined his plan, we locked onto the target area coordinates the last time we were over the planet. I'm certain we can complete the mission.
Well, then the rebels are aware of our interest there. The element of surprise is lost.
General, the rebel defenses on Ventress are totally inadequate. I don't believe they'll give us any trouble.
You're sure about that, Connors? Because you're gambling your future on those assumptions. Remember, Colonel, you serve me well, or you cease to function completely.
I assure you, General, absolutely no one knows of our plan.
Major Connors is wrong. At this moment, a message from the planet Ventress is being transmitted to Mission Control at the Rebel base.
Attention. Attention, Cygnus 3. Only time to say this once. Dominion fighter craft transmissions picked up on high-energy probes during practice assault run this planet. Dominion plans to poison water supply with cyanivore. Situation desperate. Help requested.
A short time later, in a hospital corridor on Cygnus 3, Dr. Adrian Michaels refuses General Zane's request to interrogate the Dominion patient about the Ventress message.
I'm afraid the severity of the concussion has made him delirious and incoherent, General. He's semi-conscious and heavily sedated. It's no use, sir. Nothing he could say would make any sense. Just listen to him.
Secret. Destroy. Emerald. Oh.
Just a minute or two, Dr. Michaels.
We're wasting time, General. If you want this man to survive for future interrogation or exchange, you've got to let me operate.
What did he say about a secret?
Has he mentioned the planet Ventress?
No, definitely not.
Oh, first destroy. Secret. Emerald tree.
You're right, Doctor. He's not making any sense.
Orderlies, move the patient into the OR and prepare him for laser surgery and bone fusion.
Let me know the minute he regains consciousness, and keep an armed guard outside his recovery room at all times.
Affirmative, General. But I can assure you, this one's not going anywhere for a while.
I was hoping for some inside intelligence information on the Ventress assault.
Well, he was only partly conscious, Father, and in too much pain.
Christina, your squadron is ready for launch. You and McCormick will use the captured Dominion protojets. Remember, cyanivore poison cannot be allowed into the water system on Ventress. The Dominion must be stopped.
Fighters cleared for sequential launch in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, launch.
All fighters, stay on frequency 7. Check in, McCormick.
Checking in, Colonel. We're all in formation. Myself, Lieutenants Chernick, Baker, and Donaldson.
Okay, let's run over this once more. Timing is everything. Beta?
Intelligence reports show 5 Dominion fighters already on their way to Ventress. Christina and I will go in first. We'll take out the lead fighter before he gets to Ventress atmosphere.
I come in on the left, and Baker takes the right. Chernick and Donaldson will cover the escape route.
Remember, they're carrying deadly poison. We can't let them near the River Oros. That's the priority, gentlemen.
We've still got a long way to go, Christina. But my long-range scanners show 5 Dominion fighters carrying heavy loads, closing in on Ventress. We won't be able to intercept them in time at normal speed.
All right, McCormick, you and I will use hyperspace. Baker, make sure the rest of you rendezvous at Ventress as soon as possible.
Roger, Colonel.
Setting coordinates.
Coordinates set. Ready, hyperspace.
Ready, Beta?
Ready. On my mark. 3, 2, 1, hyperspace.
Coming up on the backside of Ventress, Beta.
Estimate contact with Dominion fighters in less than 5 seconds. Coming into sight. I've got a visual. Starting our assault run.
Lead fighter neutralized. He's turned back.
Colonel, we've been spotted. They're coming directly at us.
Take the one on your right, McCormick. Beta, we'll target the 2 on the left.
Targets plotted. Vectors coded.
Let's go. Good job, Beta.
Perfect, if I may say so myself.
Mayday, mayday. Hit and losing power. Damage to both lasers. Dominion fighters closing, using evasive maneuvers.
Get out of here, McCormick, and that's an order.
Watch it, Colonel. You can't get those Dominion fighters by yourself.
I'd better before one of them gets me.
You won't have to, Colonel. The cavalry has arrived.
Baker, your timing's impeccable as usual.
I'm right alongside you, McCormick. You heard the order. Give way to the fresh troops. With pleasure, Hotshot. These last two clowns are all ours, Colonel. Come on, let's go get them, Chernick. Look at them run.
I like your style, you two. McCormick and I owe you one. See you back at base.
Roger. Baker out.
A most satisfying way to spend a day.
Glad you enjoyed yourself, Beta.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Something's happening to me.
What's the matter now?
Auto sensors indicate I have a raging fever. 105 degrees, Christina. It must be Mergon fever. These are the same symptoms you had at age 12, and it was Mergon fever. I remember it. Oh.
Nonsense, Beta friend. You're a robot. You can't get Mergon fever. You probably just need a new thermal shield. Trust me.
Well, Mergon fever or not, there was something the matter. But you're probably right, Christina. I've adjusted my internal temperature control, and I'm feeling better already. A bit hot under the sockets there.
Head us back to Cygnus 3, Beta.